Hello folks, this is Rondell Mitchell, aka the How To King. On today's video, I'm about to teach you how to use the 800 link marketing system or the virtual phone system. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and log into the platform, and this will give you an opportunity to get a look at the back office of the 800 link platform. Okay, so this is what the layout looks like when you first get inside. Not too much, not too busy. It looks very basic, but this thing is extremely powerful. It does a lot of different things. I'm going to try and go through this as fast as possible. If I feel like it's getting too long, I'm going to break this down into segments. Okay, so this is the help tab. Okay, now in the help tab, if you're not familiar with how to use this platform, you can actually find everything from getting started information, introductory information, and even video tutorials inside of here. Now this is something that I have actually never gone through myself, so that's something that I might even want to take a look at. Okay, now this section here is your referrals. Now in the event that you have any referrals who use this system, then this is where you would go to check out your referrals. Okay, another cool thing about the referral system is that if you refer 3, your service is free. Okay, now in the event that you have 2 lines or 3 lines, then your 3 referrals will have to have the same amount of lines that you have. Now, example, if you have 2 lines but you refer 3 people who all purchase 1 line, then you're only 50% to your goal, because you need 3 more lines, the equivalent of what you already had, in order for your service to be free. So it is 3 and it's free, but only if they have the same specs that you have. So if you have 2 or 3 lines, then your 3 people will need to have the same amount of lines as you have individually. Okay, now this is the contact section. Now this section here, I have never used this section, but I just came up with a pretty good idea of how to use it a couple minutes ago. So I'm going to show you that on this next section here. Now this is the message center. Okay, this is the area where whenever you get a new message, you can actually come inside of here, and it will allow you to you can press play on any of these boxes here.
Hi there, my name is Mike Park.
See, and excuse me, and that is how you listen to your messages in the back office. Okay, you can also listen to your messages directly through your email account. So if you want to receive notifications of any new messages to your email or to your phone, you can do that too. I prefer mine to go to the email account, since the email comes through the phone anyway. So that's how I prefer to do that, because you can click right on the file and it'll play automatically. Okay, so you can see here the last couple weeks I've had a pretty bad ear infection, so my marketing wasn't really going too strong the last couple weeks, but I still managed to have a few messages trickle in over the last couple of days. Now I'm getting ready to ramp things back up now that I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better. Okay, let's see how far we are. Okay, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, not bad. Excuse me. Okay, now this is the services tab. This is where all of your numbers will be stored. Okay, so any numbers you have will be over here on the left hand side, and as soon as you click on one of those numbers, it will populate the information over here in the on the right half of the box. Now there's many things you can do here. Depending upon what program it is that you promote, you may have pre-recorded messages automatically loaded into your 800 link based off of your program or based off of your team, if they have messages. Okay, now in the event that you don't have your own individual messages, and you wanted to add your own messages, you would just simply come to this green button right here, click it, and it'll give you the option of recording your own message. Now, you first and foremost, you need to name it so it can be identified. But if you want the software to call you over the phone and record it, you can do that, or you can upload your own message through an MP3 or a WAV file. Okay. In the event that you did have your own messages that you wanted to use, you can find those messages inside of here whenever you click this drop down box. Any messages that you have will be found here when you click the drop down box, and then you would just simply choose the message that you actually like. I'm not sure why I can't find my message here. It should already be on there anyway, but it says none, so I need to call my number when I'm done with this video and make sure. But there should be a message inside of here for my iBuzz Express, because this is my dedicated line for my iBuzz Express business. But I don't see my recording in here. I'm not sure if something awkward happened or what, but I need to find out. But you would choose that message, and then you would just come down here and click on save. You would be done. The action that you take after it plays typically should be take a message. Now, you have the option to make it hang up, or you can even allow them to transfer over to you directly. Now, the reason that I disagree with letting it transfer over to you directly is because if you're doing any aggressive advertising and you're getting a large portion of calls coming into your voicemail box, then you're not going to have time to talk to them all at once. It'll overwhelm you, so it's best to just let it take a message. Then you can contact all of your people at one time. Okay, now the notification settings actually allows you to I can't talk. It actually allows you to determine whether or not you want to receive your notifications via text message, or do you want to receive your notifications via email. Okay, now I prefer email, and what happens is you receive an email whenever you get a message, and you can also have this set whenever you receive a phone call. You can even set it for how long the phone call is. So you can see here on this first one, calls greater than 180 seconds, it will leave a message. Same as the email account. However you want to set it, whether you only want to receive notifications of actual messages or you want to receive notifications of incoming calls altogether, that is something else that you can do. Okay, and this software will even allow you to download the people who've called into your line. So if you want to download the contacts who've left a message, you can do that. If you want to download the contacts who called and didn't leave a message, you can do that. It's up to you. Now, I've been going for probably about 8 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I'm going to do a part 2. And in part 2, I'm going to cover the resources, the call reports, and the accounts tab.